So I just got done reviewing The Last of Us, but that was the only thing I watched today. I watched a new movie that came out called Scream 6, the newest addition to the Scream franchise. And I wanted to give my thoughts on it because, I mean, I've been reviewing like the new stuff that I've seen recently, but also because it's been kind of divisive, I believe. From what I've seen, people have either been loving it or kind of thinking it's whatever. So I wanted to kind of give my take on it, and I really liked it. I can understand why people might say that it's a bit basic and there was nothing really new to it, and there might be feeling some fatigue, which I get because it doesn't add anything to like the Scream formula. It's kind of just like it just feels like another Scream movie. But as someone who likes Scream movies and enjoys kind of how they go, I was a fan of it. I didn't really feel any fatigue, and I kind of was okay with it being just like a regular, just basic Scream movie. And yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. I'm gonna try not to go into spoilers in this, but there will kind of be hints of spoilers, so just be cautious. But yeah, one thing I really liked about this one was some of the kills. There were a lot of, when Ghostface would show up, there were a lot of great sequences. My favorite would probably be the sequence that takes place on the train. The way it was kind of just like put together, it was really cool. And some of the kills, they are pretty brutal. Not like crazy. It's not like the Saw movies or anything, or I would even say the newer Halloween movies are a little bit more graphic, but this one had some little. This one had some gore, and it was pretty cool. And I really liked all the kills. And the characters I thought were fine. They were just regular horror movie characters, I guess. They're pretty much the same ones from the original Scream 5. Although they did bring back Kirby from Scream 4, which is awesome because I would say that Scream 4 is my favorite of the sequels. It's my favorite Scream sequel, and I would say that even after this movie, Scream 4 is probably still my favorite of the sequels. But yeah, it was really cool to kind of see kind of everyone kind of come back and bring back those few older characters. And they didn't bring back Sydney in this one, but that was fine. I can like she didn't really feel like she was needed in this one, and it didn't feel like it was like a big like, oh, it doesn't really feel the same without her. It was fine without her. Although like I wouldn't mind if she came back for like Scream 7 or something, but yeah, all the characters that were there, they worked really well. It was just fun. It was just a really good time. Kind of trying to figure out, although I did kind of figure out who it was. But yeah, it was just, it was just a regular Scream movie, and I really liked it. The only few gripes I did have with it were the fact that not a lot of the characters, some of the characters, it felt like no way they survived that. Like, it was just like, I don't know if the movie was just afraid to kill them off, or if it was just like, it's like really like it would have been more impactful and much better if they had killed them off, because them coming back just felt like it was just kind of plot armor, and you see them like get brutally like beat up or like stabbed, and like later on they're just like, oh, they're okay. So that was just a little bit like, really. And then regarding the reveal of what exactly the killer was, what their intentions were. This is where it kind of gets a little spoilery. Sorry, but the only gripe I had with it is I liked it. Even though it was like so over the top in Scream 5, I liked their reasoning for becoming Ghostface in that movie than I did in this movie. It's funny because my problem with the reveal in that one was how it was a little too over the top, and in this one it was a little too basic, because it's all I'll say is that it's way too similar to something we've seen before. And yeah, it was just like, okay, like they could have done a little better. But once it is revealed, the whole sequence of them, fighting and stuff, that was awesome. I love the final set piece in like the big like theater. That was pretty cool. And yeah, it was just, I don't know, it was just a good time. And I just, I don't know, I really liked it. And uh, I would definitely be open to another Scream movie. Um, and yeah, I guess there's not much to say. It just, because it wasn't that deep, it wasn't super different, but also wasn't like bad. It was just, yeah, it was a it was a good movie. And yeah, that's all I gotta say about that one. Check it out if you like the Scream movies, and form your own opinion, because you might be completely different than I am. I would probably give this a 4 out of 5, and I would definitely say it's definitely up there in the sequels. I did like this one more than Scream 5. So yeah, thanks for watching.